Nigeria is burning. Prices are rising. Salaries are stuck. Poverty is deepening. And our leaders are playing games with your money. Why millions of Nigerians can't afford bread or fuel? Nnamdi Wike, the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, is allegedly spending hundreds of millions of naira every single month just to sit on TV and talk like me. But now, someone is picking up. Human rights lawyers Ifeanyi Ejiofor, who is also lead counsel for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB, has just told President Tinubu, stop Wike's wasteful media show. It is extravagant, offensive, and totally unnecessary. You are watching Nigeria Post News, where truth meets boldness. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe because what we are about to reveal will shake the system. Let's break down the bombshell. In a powerful press release, Barrister Ejiofor condemned Wike's media shouts. He said these shouts serve no real purpose. They are used only to grandstand and waste public funds. Wike allegedly spends hundreds of millions of naira every month to appear on TV. That's right. While you are struggling to survive, the government is allegedly throwing your money at a man who loves the camera. Ejiofor called the entire thing unquestionable. That means heartless, insensitive, and morally wrong. Let's pause and look at Nigeria today. Fuel is almost 1,000 naira per liter. Electricity is unstable and unaffordable. Inflation is at a record high. Youth unemployment is destroying dreams. Security is collapsing. Bandits, terrorism, and unknown gunmen roam freely. Now imagine this. With all these issues, the government still find it wise to pay for Wike to sit in front of microphone and cameras every single month. Imagine using your tax money for this drama while your children sit in darkness and farmers abandon their lands due to insecurity. This is what Ejiofor is calling a national insult. Now, here is the part matters the most, and this is where the story connects to the bigger fight for justice. Why Wike get airtime, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu get isolation. Wike is allowed to speak every month. Kanu has not been allowed to speak publicly since he was abducted from Kenya in 2021. Let that sink in. One man promotes division and political propaganda with state funding. Another man who speaks about freedom and justice is locked in a DSS cell. This is the injustice we must never accept. This is a serious question. If UK can command this much public attention and allegedly draw so much funding for monthly PR events, then who is really running the show? Is this Tinubu's presidency or Wike Abuja empire? Ejiofor's statement indirectly called out the Tinubu administration, saying, stop funding drama, start solving real problems. When those in power promote entertainment over government, the people suffer in silence. And if you are from the southeast, listen carefully. Why our people suffer? Why our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, is suffering more for crimes he has not been convicted of? So we ask again, where is the justice? Let's look at how misplaced our leaders' priorities are. The health sector is dying. No drugs, no bed, no hope. Education is underfunded. Teachers are unpaid. Universities are shut down. Security agencies don't have enough equipment to fight terrorists. But there is allegedly hundreds of millions for media events. Ejiofor is not just angry, he is reflecting the anger of millions of Nigerians who see what's happening. It's like watching a family starve while the father throw a party every month for his own ego. Let's not miss the point. Wike's media show and Kanu detention are two sides of the same coin. One is a distraction, the other is a threat to the system. Wike's voice is promoted because it supports the status quo. Kanu's voice is suppressed because it challenged the system. That is why Kanu has remained in custody for years despite court ruling. That is why his trial is constantly delayed. And that is why we say Wike show is not just wasteful, it is a cover up. It is part of the machinery to drown out the voice of true freedom. Nigeria doesn't just have political problem, we have a moral crisis. How can a government that claims to care about the people justify this kind of wasteful? Ejiofor said it clearly. This is a time of pain, hunger, and hopelessness. The money is being spent on these media appearances should be redirected to essential public services. Ask yourself, how many boreholes can be built with 300 million naira? How many roads can be fixed? How many hospital beds can be upgraded? Yet, Wike is sitting in front of camera, smiling and talking, while Mazi Nnamdi Kanu remains in solitary confinement. Let's tell it as it is. The government is not just fighting IPOB, it is fighting truth. They fear Nnamdi Kanu because he cannot be bought. They fear him because he speaks the language of consciousness. Wike, on the other hand, is the system megaphone. And now, Ejiofor is daring to say this megaphone must be turned off. Because as long as men like Wike are given airtime, the voices of men like Kanu will be silenced. That is why your voice matters too. Share this video now. Tell your brother, sisters in the southeast and across Nigeria, they are using your pain to sponsor a show. Use the hashtags, hashtag stop Wike waste, hashtag free Nnamdi Kanu, hashtag Wike media scam, hashtag Tinubu enough is enough. Drop a comment. Should Wike media chat be cancelled? Should the funds be used to rebuild the east and release Kanu? We need 100,000 comments to force this issue to the top. The same government that promised renew hope is now sponsoring renew waste. The same Wike who claimed to be a man of the people is now spending fortune on PR shows. Meanwhile, the Southeast home of industry and intelligence is treated like an enemy. And the voice crying out for justice, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, is punished like a criminal, while a criminal walk free. Ejiofor message is not just a legal complaint. It is a call to conscience. Think deeply. Nigerians, how can a man who has not stolen, who has not killed, who only speak the truth, be punished this way? And how can a man who only loves camera, who insults his enemies and adds nothing to policy, be celebrated? This is not governance, this is entertainment. And Tinubu must decide, will he lead a government of substance or a government of talk shows? From this platform, we demand immediate halt to Wike's monthly media shows, independent audit into the allegedly fund spent on this event, public apology from the FCT ministry for this wasteful culture, immediate and unconditional release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu as ruled by competent courts. No more games, no more distractions. The people are watching. To end, remember this. You can delay justice, you can suppress a voice, but you cannot stop the tide of truth. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not just a prisoner, he is a symbol of persistence, a symbol of dignity, a symbol of what happens when the people say enough is enough. Let Ejiofor's word echo across this land. Stop the waste. Free Kanu. Respect the people. Subscribe to Naija Post News. Share this video to everyone in your WhatsApp groups. Comment using hashtag Free Kanu now. Hashtag Stop Wike Waste. This platform will continue to speak truth. We are not afraid. We are not bought. We are not backing down until Kanu is free.